My new thing is playing with balls. I feel really powerful with just balls in my hand, you know?
Gay!
Someone would be like, I'll offer you 300 grand if you like have to watch your mom get railed when you do it.
Jesus Christ, good. Your brain's not developed either. What kind of question is this?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I Snapchatted his mom. Left me on red, yeah.
She's an adult. Why couldn't you just let her make her decision?
I'm following up.
Every time Jack does that with me, I fuck up. So.
I know, then you ask me how to fix it.
Exactly, I come to daddy.
From a girlfriend perspective, still don't have one. Is that cool? Thoughts? I did go on a date on Friday.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
Was it a success? Some are saying.
Stay calm. Wait. Everybody calm down.
We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time.
All right, today is Monday, March 4th. I'm doing my confession from this couch, as you can see, a little bit of a different setup. We do it in the office, but there's construction going on in that room, and you don't want to hear the construction. You just want to hear me yap. I don't know if you want to hear that, but that's what you're getting. So a new angle. I think they're going to do theirs in the green host chair. Gut was very upset I wanted to sit in this chair to give my confession. I don't know why he cares, but the dude was giving me a lot of attitude just because I wanted to sit here. It doesn't fucking matter. Thing that happened today in the office, Monday, deep work days, if you guys have caught on the schedule, we did not have Nicholas Clickless in the office today. He went to the doctor, had to get a checkup, had to get the vitals looked at. I think it was something like forgot the word he said, like colonoscopy. Colonoscopy, I think he had to get.
But I hope he's okay. You know, anytime your friend's like, oh, I gotta go to the doctor all day tomorrow, a little concerning. It probably has to do with his heart. Man has a weak heart. It's a big heart, but it's a weak heart. I don't actually know what's wrong with his heart. I just know he's been trying to replace it for years now. It's been broken too many times over the years.
It was just us in the office, me, Nick, me, Tony, Gut, and we had deep work with JL and Sexy. I think we all got pretty deep. We got some shit done. I continued to work on the Millionaire game. Tony continued to look at applicants. I don't know what the fuck Gut did. He said he worked on the combine. Sexy continued to work on his tournament. JL continued to work the trivia product for you guys to play. JL will be here this weekend. It was kind of cool. See how the pace of the company went with Nick not being here. You know, could we still function? Could we still survive without the boss for a day? I think we killed it. I think we did well. Stayed afloat.
Go, Hasselhoff.
Next stop, Bikini Bottom.
We stayed above water. We still tread above water. It's a good sign to know he can miss every now and then, and we will survive.
Andrew and Adam were here over this last weekend, watching the combine, making some dynasty content. It was fun hanging out with them, you know, chopping it up, everything about football. Whenever they're in the office, the yapping about football just simply does not stop.
I think by the time you guys are seeing this Thursday, we're gonna have our first Blue Chew commercial. So that'll be a pretty cool thing for you guys to watch. Maybe in this vlog, maybe in a trivia. But commercial officially done. I've been yapping about the commercials for months now. We officially have commercial number 1 in the books. Final, exported, printed. Now it's on to commercial number 2. Let's cook.
Still on the lookout for a new intern. We've gotten some good applications in the last day or so. I think I'm probably gonna close applications in a few days. There's been a couple guys who I think have really stood out, and I want to reach out to them, so probably do that soon. But yeah, hopefully get another guy in here who can film more of the behind the scenes stuff that goes on to make these vlogs better. Help us out with live streams. Can really expand the brand, bring a lot of value. So trying to find a good person to fill that role.
In the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete. In the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete. Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete.
Hey, lace 'em up, lace 'em up, lace 'em up, lace 'em up.
I have 2 possible interns coming in today. One at 1:30, the other one at 3. Probably be here for an hour each. And then I also have 2 Zoom meetings after that. 4 potential candidates.
When you told us last vlog, like you took the train 40 minutes every day just to go to his apartment. Like Sexy slept in the office, I slept in the office. Gut drove 8 hours every weekend. You gotta want it.
Y'all love me.
You gotta fucking want it. Matt quit within 2 months. He couldn't take it.
Facts.
It's too tough. Yeah. Like what are you willing to die for?
I lived in some shitholes. So when I remember when Sexy was living in the office, I was like, dude, I think this is better than my setup.
Your first one is insane.
Yeah.
Literally insane. What's your confidence level, 1 to 10? Like,
That one of these 4 will work.
Yeah.
Like pretty confidently, but I think solid 7 out of 10. So I would say like 1, 9, 3, 7.
Sounds like we're confident.
Yeah.
That one of these guys will be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, if someone were to be like, I'll offer you 300 grand if you like have to watch your mom get railed, would you do it?
No, I would not watch my mom get railed. Is it by a random guy or my dad?
Random.
No.
Not even $1 million?
$1 million to watch my mom get railed by a random guy? My family is now torn apart, and like my mental is ruined, potentially permanently, if not for a significant period of time.
Okay, your dad.
$1 million to watch my dad pipe my mom? No, I don't think so. Would you?
Fuck, no. $1 million though? It's kind of tempting. Probably not though.
Easily.
You would?
Oh, you would. God.
You would watch
No,
a
no one brings up that question without already thinking about it.
That's a good point.
Jimbo will holler for $1. He don't care.
You gonna holler for $1?
I can't be bought.
The only thing Jimbo won't take money for is going out. You could offer him $1 million. That's how the world.
That's true.
Yeah, why did you tell her to leave me on red?
Because that's ridiculous.
I told her to.
I don't need that, especially with the question Gut just asked.
Back.
Cut that out.
What did I just ask?
Would you get $1 million to watch a random guy rail your mom?
Jesus Christ, good. Your brain's not developed either. What kind of question is
It's
this?
a good question.
For a 14-year-old.
Okay, but I'm asking it. It's $1 million.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
What about your dad?
My dad's dead. So there's that.
Oh my God.
That was awesome.
This is bad.
Big fan of that.
Sorry, sir.
No, don't take it back now. I know you meant it. Yeah, I'm pissed. I Snapchatted his mom, left me on red, yeah, and then he was like,
Why? She's an adult. Why couldn't you just let her make her
Honestly,
decision?
She thought she added this one.
stay out of our
Because-
relationship.
You should have, like, it's up to her. She's a full-grown adult. If she wanted to respond to Nick, she would have.
All right.
I'm following up. Okay.
Go ahead.
I got the D's. Tony in here fucking grinding on interviews right now.
Is he winning?
He sounds in control on that one. The second one completely got away from him though.
Nick? Like the other Nick?
Oh yeah.
It's on him that he dominated Tony. I feel like that's a dub for him.
He didn't dominate, no. It's just like the whole process. Yeah. It was like
Tony started asking him for a job. He just panicked.
are you hiring? Yeah, it was tough scene. I shouldn't have left Tony in there by himself, probably, but you gotta grow up at some point. Brain's gotta
10 minutes
develop
ago,
at some
we're
point.
like,
And also, last vlog, he was like, I love how Tony's taking initiative now. I always knew he had it in him.
There's no reason to get zesty
Now-
with that. There's no reason to be zesty with what you're doing right now.
Was that being zesty?
100%. There was extra zest sauce on that, no doubt about it. Play it back. It was true. I love it. But I also, I gotta ride the bike with him for a minute.
Yeah. Every time Jack does that with me, I fuck up. So.
I know. Then you ask me how to fix it.
Exactly. I come to daddy.
I stay shining like the lights on the street in the night. Revis take me shopping when I'm up in New York. Hit the shoe store, go and cop a few more. You at the mall getting dinner at the food court. I'm in LA eating 22 course. Young boss, bitch, paper in my pockets. I got a closet filled with shoe boxes. Mom said my spending habit a little bit obnoxious, but a pilot stayed fresh up in his cockpit. Was to rock hand-me-downs. Now buy some clothes, wear them out. Hit the
Long
club, bitches
fucking
pull the
day.
cameras out.
Girlfriend
Bitch in the
again?
dream, they begin
quiet on set.
No, he didn't. He didn't win. Whew. Spirits are high. Heart rate is high because I just kicked the shit out of Casey. Great game of Pong.
My new thing is playing with balls. We have a couple baseballs in the office, and I can't stop fidgeting with them. I feel really powerful with just balls in my hand, you know? I feel like a leader, I feel assertive. Right here, nice four-seamer. Anybody pissing me off, they're getting the four-seam to the dome.
From a girlfriend perspective, still don't have one. Is that cool? Thoughts? I did go on a date on Friday. Was it a success? Some are saying. Some are saying it might have been a success. Depends on your definition of success. By my definition and by most men's definition, definitely success. My mom watches these, so we keep these PG.
You like have to watch your mom get railed, would you do it?
Got it? Cool. Right? Sick. Hi, Mom. Hi, I think Nick's mom also watches these. Hi, Nick's mom. Anyway, shout out to the guy that said he had a date on Friday in the comments. I want to know how it went. Make sure you comment down below. And if it failed, you know you always got next time. Look at me from experience. How you doing? That's pretty much about it from that end. She's not 6'3".
Played that game while J-Mo was recording his confession.
Today's a big day because we are bringing on a new member to the BDGE team. I'm going to talk real close to the mic because we got fucking assholes in the background.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people come into the office today.
What's up, bro?
Stand up.
All right, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, you know Sauce Gardner?
Yeah.
He's a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce.
Yeah.
And then we
Dude,
have...
I did have it one time. I had like the worst shits ever after. It was
All right, that's really good to know. Bijan has his mustard. You know that?
Yeah.
Do you know of any other NFL players who have products like that?
I think Mahomes did something with like Hunt's ketchup.
Yeah, he...
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Luther Bird and chips, honey barbecue, red hot riblets.
Fire. Anything else? You get one more product and you're hired. I make the decisions around. All right, take some. Sit down, relax, take some time to think about it.
Jim, are you checking here?
We got one Nick back in the corner. This is
Actually, you're also Nick?
Whoa. This is Nicholas Casey. This is Nicholas Joe.
What's up?
This is Nicholas JL.
Tony's been interviewing some interns possibly come in. I didn't even know we were hiring for this position. I found out just like you all via TikTok. They seem pretty cool based off of seeing them across the room.
I kind of just tried to sit in the background a little bit and let him do his thing and ask the questions and steer the conversations. And I think he did a really good job for the first three. He says his best candidate is the last one, which I'm going to go in there with him afterwards.
I completed 4 intern interviews today. I think most of them went really well. Kind of sucks because now it's just hitting me that 3 of them aren't going to get this internship job. And I think I have to be the bearer of bad news. The bearer of bad news. Unless I pass it off on J-Mo. I might make J-Mo do that shit. He seems really adamant that he'd be good at it and wants to do it.
Let you know about his weekend. Could have just told him right down, brother. Bad news, he didn't get a job. Good news, still 8 out of 10 days.
Maybe because he didn't interview any of them. He doesn't know these kids, so he's willing to just fucking break their hearts. It was a cool experience. I think myself as an interviewer, I think I did pretty good.
All right, I'll see you guys. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, man. Have fun in the city.
Thank you.
I think Jared did
You
well.
like it enough?
Like I thought.
Yeah. Nick's intimidated that he's taller than him.
He seemed very passionate. I think he's very capable of doing the job that we need, and I think he feels like a guy who could go above and beyond, you know? He felt like he wanted to. I think the second one I kind of fucked up a little bit. You know, I went back to back with the first 2, and in the middle of the interview, I started to question whether or not I already asked this person this like specific question. I was like, fuck, I can't remember if I asked you this or if it was the last person. In the response, like I kind of have a response in my head that I think you said, but I also don't know if that was you or someone else. So it was getting confusing. It's like what Nick said. It's like dating 4 girls at once. You know, it gets tough. Yeah, dude. I kept thinking, I was like, fuck, I don't remember if I've asked you this question or the guy.
Yeah, that's like going on dates with like 4 girls too.
Yeah.
You forgot, you start to intertwine their lives, and you're like, you have the sister, you have the 2 brothers kind of thing.
Right. I was already like, I don't know if I just explained this to you or not. It gets tough trying to keep them all in order, so that's why you don't do it.
With those, they're low risk, you know, letting him kind of like do those things where it's not like a very serious position at the time where, you know, it takes a decent amount of experience to really understand what we're looking for. And I think for the most part, this intern is going to do a lot of work with Tony, so he'll know what to look for. But you also have to understand, I think when you're interviewing, like at the end of the interview, you should know whether or not this person can do the job you're asking for. And sometimes you just get caught up in conversations and caught up in like, not being robotic, but because it's a real-time interactive experience, sometimes you can kind of get lost in thought and forget like the actual goal at hand. So I think that's something that I'll sit down with Tony after all the interviews and kind of like walk through things I think he did really well, things I think that he'll have to improve upon for next time. But overall, for doing like his first few interviews, I thought they went great. The next interview for the interns in 3 minutes. I told Tony I told him I was gonna lead it, and he got really pissed and pouty about it, like a little bitch boy.
The guy I'm about to talk to is the Giants guy.
I'm leading this one.
What the fuck? This is my one-on-one.
You gotta prove it.
Okay, well, you can lead it, but I'm gonna be there.
I didn't say you weren't gonna be there.
I'm saying, what kind of sandwich you got?
What's this kid's name?
Which one? The next one or the
one you just did?
The last one I just did. Name is Ethan. He graduated from University of Oregon. I want to say maybe like a year ago or something, and was still in Eugene working there.
You go to school with her?
I don't think so. Maybe, possibly. He ran like a live stream show where they talked about sports, and it was pretty impressive. So it seems like he's very comfortable with doing that. Has some familiarity with like Final Cut Pro, some video editing software. So I think it'd be a good fit. And he also seems kind of passionate to extend his knowledge behind the scenes. I think he'd be a good sidekick of yours.
Sweet. Is he 1-on-1 right now, or?
I think the first guy was really good.
Yeah, I like the first guy.
Like, to be honest, if you were like, if you pass on him, you can't go back and rehire him. You have to either hire him now or pass. I would have been like, send it.
He's
you know what I mean?
He's probably the best fit.
But no, I think we had 3 guys who would be really solid candidates. There's one guy who specifically stands out in my mind, and I'm hoping we can bring him in as an intern. He can work here part-time. I feel like he has potential to grow into a bigger role here at BDGE. I think he's kind of got the skills, the baseline skills that we're looking for, and I think he can add a lot of value to this company. So I'm hoping that he has the time to take this internship, and yeah, excited to get him in here if he wants to do that. So it was a fun process. 3 short years ago, I was a fake intern back when internships weren't handed out. You had to move across the country and create them yourself. You had to pretend like you had a job and just show up every day until you became so annoying you became full-time. You know what I mean?
The other big thing is that BDGE is on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and now Snapchat. I got So make sure to add us on Snapchat to get our streaks going. Get a little daily behind the scenes pic of what the boys are bulling about in the office. Our username is BDGE Snap.
Yeah, we got the Snapchat rolling. That's exciting. I know it's a big avenue for us to kind of explore, for you guys to kind of see more behind the scenes stuff.
Feels like Snapchat has been dead for years, but JMO's bringing that shit back like it's sexy. I mean, he's fucking out here snapping pics left and right of the most random shit. It's mostly him taking a picture of himself as if it was like an unready selfie, like he caught himself by surprise. It's funny. I think we can grow on Snapchat, mostly because JMO's gonna be so fucking annoying on that channel. He's gonna be taking pics of everything, but it's good. We want more pictures, we want more exposure, we want more ways for our audience to connect with us. So I'm glad that JMO's getting enthusiastic about it. I'm glad he's toting that rock with the Snapchat page. So
it kind of started as a joke, but I'm officially running our Snapchat channel for BDG, which is pretty big. It's like a whole other platform. Every platform we have, it's a team. YouTube, it's Nick, me, Tony, Gut. Facebook, Instagram, that is us making the content. Sexy editing and scheduling behind the scenes. Snapchat, just JMO. A lot of pressure, but I'm made for that. 8 out of 10 day. Might be 9 out of 10 moving forward if Snapchat could get rolling. So make sure to add us there.
It's really funny. I can see ourselves in the future just taking funny pictures of each other and just exposing us on Snapchat. It's gonna be a dangerous platform for sure. I already know, like, I'll give it 3 months. 3 months from now, we're gonna have to have a meeting where we like set boundaries, being like, guys, we can't keep posting pictures of us on our Snapchat without pants on. Because JMO's getting so comfortable not wearing pants in the office. You've gotten way too comfortable in this office already. Maybe that's just around us, but like,
Already put my pants on.
is that too much to ask? Is that like a lot?
So-
Is that a big demand?
Nick went around in his maid costume. He didn't have pants on. A little more fruity than...
Yeah, I mean, do you remember how we all felt when he was wearing that maid costume? Not great.
Is it me or is Nick getting a little too comfortable in the office? Just saying.
Do I have to take off my pants? I'm not against it. Like, I'm not, it doesn't bother me, but I guess it's more like we're already at that stage where it's like JMO's willing to go without any pants. Like, it would be an HR nightmare. My fear is that JMO gets really comfortable and then all of a sudden it's like, Brainy's like, do I even need boxers? Can I just show naked? What do you mean I need clothes? That's gonna be JMO. That was my best impression of a JMO. Nah, he'd be more like, what do you mean I need clothes? I feel like that's a better JMO. Sounded a little bit like Eeyore, but JMO's got a little Eeyore to him sometimes. Right, it's a little Eeyore, a little Squidward. He just has this like weird mumble. It's like, what do you mean I need clothes? Something like that, you know? That's gonna be JMO in 2 months. Book it.
Speaking of that, we put out like a vlog clip yesterday that did really well, just us like talking in the office, and that's something that I'm pushing more onto Gut. That's on his plate now, where we want more clips from these types of vlogs to transfer over to TikTok. I do think we could do a better job of making sure that we transfer over all the different types of content we have to each platform.
I know you guys want to see more behind the scene clips. Me and Joe are working on getting those vlog clips out to you guys as much as possible. We'll probably have about 3 a week, so you can kind of see some behind the scenes, just funny shit we do, what we talk about. People always say like we work in the office when we actually like grind the fuck for like most of the day, but the clips you see are like a good 10%, which is kind of like, yeah, outside of today was just we did fuck all. But actually I think I was the only one that didn't do fuck all. Like I worked too fucking much today and it was not fun. I did not have a good time. Shit went off the rails for me. It was bullshit. The window was looking extra crisp. If you know, you know. Anyway, leave that in. But yeah, so life is going.
Oh yeah, this is actually a big Friday. Today, we officially picked out our 3 designs for merch.
We have the merch that we have decided upon, the 3 designs that we want to do. So we got the ball knower merch, we've got the Enough Yappin', and then the normal BDGE logo one. So we just ordered 330 blanks.
How you feel about it?
So their printer was kind of shoddy when they printed out the screens, which is why they look faded and off color and everything, which won't be the case when we actually make the shirts. Does kind of make it a little bit difficult to see how clean it would be. Like for instance, over here, you could see there's like vibration and like it's a little pixelated on the circle Big Dog's Gotta Eat, and then there's like a little white stroke on the bottom, which won't be there when we get the real print, but it also kind of makes it hard to imagine what like a super clean print looks like, and all of the colors, especially like here and stuff, came out a little bit dull because of it. But if you look at like the Enough Yappin' shirt, these are without a doubt the cleanest prints. It doesn't feel like we lost any like pop, maybe a little bit, but like just in terms of color on color, these ones look great, and this is kind of what I imagine most of the prints will actually look like. So one of the more difficult parts with like actually making the merch in-house, sure, we'd love to do all of them in all different sizes and colors and stuff, but then we have to order blanks of this color blue, that color blue, that color blue, navy blue, you know, hundreds of each in medium, large, extra large, double XL, then get them printed on. So it's like we have to be really strategic at first with how we choose to scale this and what sizes and colors and stuff we want to choose. So we're gonna go really simple at first and probably pick very minimal number of designs and then work our way up from there. Because we want to do 1 or 2 that are just like kind of funny, that are like brand relative, like Enough Yappin', Ball Knower, Know You. And then we also want to have some sort of design that's like more just BDGE related, that like if you're a fan of the brand and you don't want to get something fucking ridiculous on your shirt, you can also just support the brand by getting like a BDGE logo on it. So we want to have like those 2 different options to be a little bit flexible with the audience. But then again, like it's tough. That's one thing I've learned as someone selling products, is a lot of times you don't know what your audience actually wants. So me and JMO can make this higher level decision right now and say like, this is the coolest shirt, but 90% of our audience might like this other shirt, you know? So it's like, how do you balance that without taking a lot of risk on? Which is why I think we kind of like slowly scale this operation up and start small, see how it goes, see what resonates. Probably do like a very limited merch drop first to see that we could sell it out, to see that the people like the designs originally, and then we can expand if we want from there. But now we're just looking through designs. We're gonna probably make decisions on which ones we like the most so that we can order the blanks of those colors and sizes, etc. Let's cook. Let's get to work. I would say like immediately, I think this one is not the one I like. I don't think that like this doesn't look good.
Is that supposed to be white? Like the
White?
Yeah. Is it white or cream on that?
It's supposed to be cream, I think. Yeah, so the thing here is like I said, this one looks the cleanest, but I also think it just looks that way because the print came off the cleanest on that. So I don't want us to like over-index on, and that might be the shirt we want to go with, but I also want to make sure we don't choose that just because it looks the cleanest right now.
Is there like I think for branded, we're either gonna go circle or stacked, right?
I'm a big fan of the stacked.
I like the stacked too.
I like the stacked. I actually really like the circle here. It
So
looks terrible the way it's printed, but I like the design of it on it. I do think we need some sort of BDGE signifier.
You want to eliminate this color, right?
Yeah.
One more down. The votes are in.
Alright, I think we're going to lock in the circle. I think that's where I'm leaning to.
Big day. Big day.
Okay.
All right, now let's pick out merch underwear.
We ordered 20 mediums, I think 35 large, 35 XL, and then 20 XXLs for all the color blanks. We'll get them printed on. I honestly think this process will go relatively quickly. We'll have the merch in hand within a few weeks, I would say. But then we gotta probably think about how we want to expand the line, hat-wise, shorts-wise, different offerings. And then I also want to market it really well, where we're doing like photo shoots for it so we can promote it throughout there. And then I think we're pretty creative in terms of like the video ad stuff. So I think even just all of us wearing a shirt that says plain ball knower on it would probably get a lot of people to buy the shirt. So that's another kind of area to think about.
But also the new game we play every weekend that you guys will see, the new exclusive of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Moving forward, if the contestants can answer the $1 million question correctly, you guys will win a piece of merchandise for free, depending on if you have the best comment on the video.
Oh, speaking of the trivia, what JL's working on right now is the ability to play the trivia games with us. And now it's finally becoming a tangible product where we could see what the back end looks like and the input for it and stuff. So that will be coming very, very shortly. I think hopefully on our timeline by the end of this month, we will have a product in hand that we could start testing. And I think it'll be out to you guys not far after that.
Yeah, so we got the product, so we got a trivia product coming down the pipeline for y'all. I know y'all been chirping in the comments asking for something to play along with the boys here. So the first game we're working on is the one they play every day with the lists. You know, they got the grid cells, they're naming guys, follow some prompts. You'll be able to play that once a day, puzzle for the day, hop on there and play with the boys. See how you stack up compared to them. So yeah, I got that deep in the works right now. Just was showing them a little earlier. I still got to show J-Mo. I just realized I've been here all day. I had not shown J-Mo the product that he's probably the most excited about. I definitely got to do that.
I know that you guys have wanted to do that for a long time, and it's something that we've wanted to get out to you guys for a long time, and that's why the team has brought on someone like JL and put more resources and focus into development and the tech side of things, because that, I think, at the end of the day is what's going to take our business to the next level. Like content we could work on all day, every day, but I think being able to turn us really into a product focus, a software company, like a SaaS media company is what's going to propel us to really, really, really crazy heights over the next year or so.
I would say talking about the combine, you know, we have obviously that officially set, starting the commercials today. We started getting into that a little bit, which is good. J-Mo kind of is running that, which is really cool. Kind of like I don't have to do anything. I just am like, show up and we're good.
You guys saw our first Blue Chew commercial. Today, we just started filming our second commercial for the combine coming up. I'm pretty hyped. I've started Snapchat, I'm starting directing, I'm writing scripts. Big things are happening at BDGE. You look like you're in a jumpsuit.
Yeah, you actually probably need to go to jail.
Like, fill the shit out.
It doesn't look like a good
suit. Because is it tucked? I'm not supposed to tuck it in. Huh?
Don't. Sit down and do your fucking line. Stop looking in the mirror.
You look fucking good. I look good, dude.
You look dude, that's what I mean. You feel good in the suit. That's why I wear it in the show.
That's why you just wear it to work.
It's fun. Like, you look like a big 6'5" right now.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's the confidence I needed.
Where'd you put it?
This April, the boys... What the fuck? This April. I don't think I could keep that up. This April...
The boys inside BDGE are hosting our own combine to test our peak athletic abilities.
We're going to be running...
We're going to show off the wheels with a nice 40. We're going to show off the hops with a vertical test. Vertical test? Is that no? Vertical trivia.
We're going to be chucking balls around. Accuracy, distance. Are we doing an accuracy test?
Peanut butter jelly the long way.
And much more. And the best part, this is going to be on the record. Underdog Fantasy is putting our lines on their app. 40-yard dash, long toss, it's all going to be there.
Underdog Fantasy will be providing you guys...
Download the Underdog app. Download the Underdog app now.
To either believe in us and take our highers, or to fade us and take our lowers in our upcoming combine skills.
Regardless, you're a winner if you get onto Underdog Fantasy, because they're going to give you $100 free when you deposit on the app with our code BDGE.
You will get a 100%... Jesus Christ, Jameson.
So take some lines, get ready for the combine, use code BDGE, download Underdog, we're ready to roll.
Dub.
Yeah, so on that front, I'm excited about it. We're trying to get it to Columbia. Like, that is our goal. We're talking to people. We're working with the athletic team there. So if we can get it there, that will be absolutely sick. All the events will look awesome then because of how good the turf is there.
Fun. I'm excited for the combine. I think I'm going to be fucking horrible at it, but it's going to be an event. It's going to be something. It's going to be can't miss TV.
I'm performing the combine. Big underdog right here. Nobody's got faith in me.
Chill.
Nobody's got faith.
No one said that.
I might suck at ping pong. I might suck at trivia. Sneaky athletic.
Oh, gaming channel. Second video came out yesterday. When you're seeing this, the third video should be out. Maybe even the fourth video might be out. We're really rolling on the gaming channel. We have over 330 subs at this point in time that I'm recording this. Thank you to everybody that subscribed, that came over from here and subscribed. Like, I actually can't thank you guys enough. It's something me and Jim are really excited about, and like, we are so passionate to start. We're gonna try to put out more videos. I know we got people asking like, why are you only putting out like one video a week? Why whatever two? Right now we just hired an editor. He's kind of just getting rolling with kind of how we want it. We're going back and forth, kind of like getting that relationship developed. Like, I think we'll be a few videos a week for you guys, and more TikToks are gonna get rolling. We're gonna try to get like Instagram Reels rolling, all that sort of stuff, YouTube Shorts, all that bullshit. Again, thank you guys if you did follow us on there. It's something I really enjoy, JMO really enjoys making, and we're gonna have a ton of videos in the future. Make sure to let us know what you guys want to see too, because we're pretty much open to any game. I'm excited because I want to rip MLB The Show. Love MLB The Show. It's one of my favorite games actually, because actually, in my opinion, probably the best made sports game out of all the games. We'll see what NCAA has to offer, but Madden fucking kind of blows from like a really like how the game's made standpoint, and 2K is in fucking shambles this year. I want to get live streaming. I want to get that computer. I want to get that fucking live streaming, because I think that could be fun. Live stream through like TikTok and YouTube and do some of that. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Pretty cool. It's pretty much just me bitching at JMO for a good 20 minutes, because what we're doing is like I'm coaching him, and this brother doesn't know anything about an offense, about a defense, what to call, what a cover 3 is. He doesn't know what a cover 2 is. Oh, it is dumbed down to like, it is 3rd grade level, like, football learning. But like, I love kind of getting back into that. It's kind of fun for me to just be able to see him grow, because he wants to get better at the game for you guys and everything. So it's a lot of fun to do something like that.
Hosted my first Wavelength today. I guess I sort of co-hosted it. JMO really did most of the heavy lifting with all the program there. But, I came up with some sick categories, a little trickery with the prompts. But it was fun. Gut was definitely just like, he was out by the end. Gut was not happy about it. He was like falling off the chair halfway through.
Wavelength win, that was huge. Finally, someone put Joe on their back, ran up a mountain at full speed to get him to the peak.
Big day today. Big day. I only sit in this chair when I lose trivia. Today's a little bit different. Got my first dub, Wavelength. You heard it here first. First dub in Wavelength. Check. Wasn't really a dub. It was kind of like a handed win. It was an atrocious performance. I think we put up like 61 points, but Nick carried me. Nick put me on his back. He carried me up that hill. I'll give him that. Planted the flag on top of that mountain.
Could have been anyone. Just happened to be me in that position. We secured a W. Joe hasn't been great at Wavelength up to this point, but I needed him to get the first dub, and now I think they're going to start piling up. I think they're going to start stacking up for him.
At this point, I was 0 for 3, almost pushing 0 for 4. I'll take the win. Thank you, Nick, for everything. Shout out to my fans. Done. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. He's right there. Thank you for the win. Thank you for carrying me to Wavelength.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
I've just been sitting here for the last, 2 minutes thanking the fans. thanking the academy.
It doesn't really feel like we won. It feels more like the other team lost, just because both performances were quite poor performances, but we stack up. JL hosted his first Wavelength game, but he came up with very creative questions, very creative areas that we went down.
1 game win streak. We're going to keep that rolling. Oh yeah, new merch. Actually, I don't know if this is merch yet.
Gonna find our next victim that we trap into working here. It's a shame. It's a shame that you're not required to live in the office for like 6 months anymore. This company's gone so soft.
I love football. Do anything. You hit 25.
And Doug. Closer. I don't know how to do this. You know how you know that I'm growing up? I bought face lotion, dude.